Good morning. We got some wonderful news coming out for you this morning. Great morning. Great morning. Thank you for joining. We got the Minnesota news coming out this morning. Sorry about that. We got some great news for you this morning. My name is Chico Chad, and it is time for that morning sleepy news. Now, what we do have is Minnesota waking up, and it is the first day of school, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. First day of school right here. Man, this computer won't act up, man. We're having a great time this morning. It is September 5th this morning, and I hope you guys got them kids in school in Minnesota. School started back early. It depends on what state you live in. And everybody's ready, I think. Everybody is ready. Everybody's ready. We're going to start here. We're going to start here in Minnesota and see what's up. Get everything live and going. Minnesota's coming to life. We got breaking news this morning in Minnesota. So while you were asleep, the 10 largest Twin Cities school districts plan for school resource officers. That's SRO officers. The SRO officers were taken out of the schools because of a new law that was put into place, and parents are worried. Parents are worried. Parents are worried, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a lot of things going on that should not go on in schools, especially like fighting the teachers, bringing guns to school, things like that. They should not do that. So I am really interested in what Minnesota has to say about that, because I think it is important to have officers in school. It's very important to have officers in school. Thank you for joining, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'm on the road to 5,000, on the road to 5K subscribers. Please help me subscribe, share the live. We got some really good news coming out for you. So you got Anoka High School, Blaine High School, Coon Rapids High School, Coon Rapids Middle School, Northdale Middle School, Oakview Middle School, River Trail Learning Center, and Roosevelt Middle School. And Brooklyn Park Police will continue to have SRO officers at Chaplin Park High School. So this is something that is a big deal in Minnesota right now, especially in Minneapolis. People want to know what's going on. People want to know what's going on with the SRO officers in the schools. So we're going to get out and get some thoughts on that for the people. So we will be out on Wednesday. So make sure you follow me on Wednesday. We will go out and we're going to talk to parents, and we're going to see how parents feel in some of those school districts. Next up on our list, so it was a huge fire. This just in 1 hour ago. It was a huge fire in Minnetonka. Firefighters across the metro area respond to a fire at the quadruplex in Minnetonka. And my goodness, a quadplex was on fire. That's 4 families, 4 homes inside the Minnetonka area. So, on the scene of the structure near Covington and Highway 101, all residents are evacuated and were stretching hose lines for the fire attack and the fire control. Minnetonka Fire Department is on Twitter and you can go check it out. I mean, they are putting in work out there. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Please invite your friends. Share this live. I thank you so much. And according to officials, all residents got out of the quadplex safely, and that is really good. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. So that's good that everybody got out safe. First day of school with changes in security and school meals. It's going to be a hot and humid Tuesday. We got some hot heat coming up all over the Twin Cities. We got severe storms possibly by evening coming in. Okay? It is a bus driver shortage expected to carry over into the new year. It's not a shortage, and I'm going to tell you why. You have to deal with these kids, and these kids are really disrespectful, especially in these inner city schools. They getting on the bus, they want to fight you, they want to throw stuff at you. That's not how you conduct yourself. That's not what you go to school for. And I understand it. It takes a certain type of person. Thank you for joining in. Zofin, thank you for joining in. It takes a certain type of person to take to respond to these kids, because they're kids. They don't know any better, but they should act accordingly. You don't want anybody throwing stuff at you. I'm not saying all kids are like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is some kids are troublemakers. I was a troublemaker. I was that kid. I was a troublemaker. I'm not, you know, I got stories for days. You guys are just waking me up and getting me to tell my story. That's it. That's what I'm here for. It's all about me sharing my story. But I'm peeling back the layers and I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. It takes time because you're letting people into your life. And a lot of people already know about my life. My life is public. But the way I'm going to tell the story is the way that I see it. You know, is my life. So I see it a different way. And we're just going to, if you follow me on Medium, I'm starting a whole new story. So that way I can always go back and print it out once it's time to write my book. So basically I'm writing my book on Medium. So it's going to be great. I'm just getting the characters together and everything's going to be fine. So bus driver shortage. We got severe weather possible and continued heat through Tuesday with air quality alert for northwest Minnesota. What does that mean? What does the air quality mean? You can always check the air quality in your city and see how good it is if you want to. You just got to go online and check it out. So definitely coming up. We got the week ahead. Tuesday is a little bit cooler, but the air quality alert has been issued for northwest Minnesota. All right, so storms are possible Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. There is a slight risk of severe storms for about 12 to 14 hours during the night, with central Minnesota and eastern Minnesota seeing more risk, including the Twin Cities. Okay? Thank you guys for joining in. I really appreciate it. I really do. But it is a bus shortage, and they are looking for bus drivers. So make sure, if you know someone who's looking for a job, that they can apply for the Minnesota. Yeah, that's what's up. Despite the heat, back to school will happen as planned in Minnesota. Wow, we do. Want to take a moment of silence. 3 young lives lost in 2 separate Labor Day weekend drownings. OMG. I know that feeling. I lost a son to a drowning, him and his nephew and 2 other young ladies that were in the car with them. So I know the feeling. Man, Jocelyn Sanchez Rosas, 11 years old, was found in the Minneapolis lake. And Kyrie Shaw and Grace Ryan, both 18, were found Friday in Lippert Lake in Rusk, Wisconsin. Kyrie, I mean, he can make anybody laugh, even if he was just annoying me or my brother. You just knew that he had a deeply about everybody, and he came across. He didn't have a bad thing to say about anyone. Oh my goodness. 18-year-old graduated from Spring Lake Park High School this spring, where he played basketball and football. Wow. We got a moment of silence for those families out there, for those kids. 18, from the ages 11 to 18. Not the same families, but 2 different instances. So a moment of silence for them. Girl on bike killed by driver in South Minneapolis. No criminality suspected. The driver immediately pulled over and began to render, and no criminality is suspected. Look, people, I know it's hard, but if you hit somebody, just pull over. You might can help them. Don't drive off. I got drugged by a car. Drugged. I was under the car. Finally, thank God the lady stopped. You know what I mean? Thank God she stopped. And I'm here, you know? I've been clipped a few times by cars. Twice on my motorcycle. Like, it's nothing to, you got to, man. You gotta respect the rules for the road. That's just the main thing. Now, what we looking at next are those Vikings. What those Vikings talking about? What those Vikings looking like this year? They got 8 captains, including Justin Jefferson and Daniel Hunter. That's what's up. We are moving up. Let's go Vikings. I'm not a football fan, guys. I'm not. I'm just here talking junk. That's it. I'm just here talking junk. This just in 10 hours ago while you were sleeping. This just in 10 hours ago on the sports. Royce Lewis hits historic grand slam for the American League Central, leading the Twins to crush Cleveland 20-6. Can you believe that? 20-6 is what the score was. Oh my goodness. Way to go, baby. He landed it. Minnesota's 20 runs were most allowed by the Guardians since June 4th, 2002, when the hosts, the Twins, routed them 23-2 to tie the franchise mark for the largest defeat. They were beaten by 21 and shut out at Detroit on September 15, 1901. Way to go, Twins. Way to dig into them Guardians. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, boy. Y'all better get it right. Don't sleep on them Twins, son. But real talk, I'm not a baseball fan. I'm just here bringing you some good news. We got some good news coming up. My name's Chico Chad, and I am having fun today. Wow. Can you believe that 2 workers we're no longer in Minnesota, folks. We are around the world now, okay? We are around the world. We are around the world. 2 workers arrested for digging a shortcut through the Great Wall of China. Oh my God, don't they know better than that? Where were they from? That is insane. Don't they know those Chinese people are going to snap on them? Don't. Oh my goodness. They are like sidekicking them right. They using them as punching bags right now. Man, what is going on? Check, check. We in the building, baby. All right. Thank you for joining. I love you guys. My name's Chico Chad, and I'm out. Peace.